This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Brother.
And you bring more rahu.
Sir?
Papa.
Ade.
Oh, more rahu pa.
I see.
My brother, awa. You see, some of these issues, say me and this MPP, ye. Na ye tum ya wanye na kotibio to them, nana. Be very difficult for me to come and defend this. Seriously. But I as a papa nana. I as a pa because ebisa our questions bia ama ete funyine hu there. In fact, show no nana your kesi na show ne oceanism. Nana Alan Kojo Chramanchen. I don't know, sir. Recently, waba out abakade. President Nana Akufo-Addo. One manzema a very difficult ama MPP, especially going into 2024 elections. So Alan has been very humble enough to admit that President Wintin Wanfa Use Anye Oyo.
Ono ohun da ben.
That's what I'm saying.
Alan ohun
because he was also part of the mess.
He's been humble enough, and because say, when did he become this humble?
As soon as he left the government.
And that's
what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking Award to do that. Look.
Oh, am 6 years.
He's a member of the economic management team.
So
Aban o what 6 years. When who 6 years now team no who say Aban no more dem on konkan. Ufri mu a 1 month kra na afi no who say Aban no I see.
Exactly. So this should tell you. Look, Nana, answer now Abaka no. Ebi said we have the men no. Wo wan yemfa. And Awal is still telling us that they still have the men. In this crisis, Yansha bibi wa ha nana iye nyina ye wo man Ghana mu na president Nana Akufo-Addo mbra opia o man panyin ezi no o se o man no obo move o man efi taxation zako production iye nyina na ye wo man mu awa again President Nana Akufo-Addo so be use a principle anas. The principles that fight corruption.
From taxation to production.
Oh yes, that's what he said. That he's going to move the country from taxation to production.
But that's what we are
when he was going round. Okay? Yeah. We will talk about that one. But Nana, there's something bothering me. I'm up there. It's a funyina wote. What we reading every day no. Item 2. Also, at that time, we indicated that the debt exchange program had been informed by the debt sustainability analysis, which revealed that Ghana's public debt had become unsustainable and that debt servicing accounted for more than half of total government revenues and almost 70% of tax revenues, while total public debt stock, including that of state-owned enterprises and statutory fund, exceeded 100% of our GDP. This is the finance minister. I will protect the public purse. Now, NDC John Dramani Mahama. Now, NDC Yawabenum. Nana, total debt stock and our total public debt was 120 billion. Now, why MPP we are working up to the tune of 122 billion accepted. As at now, when you can see, our total debt stock is 575 billion within the space of 6 years. So who caused them? Why are we here at this time? Which is 93.5% of GDP. Etefo inflation 54.1%. Who caused them? Yashe Azozi Anebodu. Oye Ghana's domestic debt exchange program. No? We are looking at what has brought us to this far. Inflation at this time. Now, food inflation is 59.7%. Is it ban? Oh, many more.
Yeah, can debt exchange.
Yes, that's what I'm leading you to. We are talking about debt exchange, and what has led us to that debt exchange? Debt exchange in a while. I was in a way leading into debt exchange. Okay, now policy rate 28%, because we are talking about something that you criticize the John Mohammed's administration, and you said you would come and do it, and when you came, you have messed up things, and now you are going to IMF then to talk about debt exchange. Okay, now exchange rate 13 Ghana cedis, $1 to cedi. VAT you have increased it to 2.5. Year levy, and that is
increase VAT to 2.5.
You have added that. You have added 2.5 to 8. Year levy was a panacea of all problems in Ghana. Year levy, it was a panacea to all problems, and to the extent that
panacea nazinye den.
Ochede, only Ghana. At that time now was it year levy no? On no solve Ghana here problem because what may tell us that without year levy, you want in school for no free SHS obeje. Without year levy, nurses won't change one cow. Without year levy, doctors won't to me say your baby. Without year levy, Ghana yin to me see your roads. So no ye as that almost solve man Ghana here problem. So why we here? Now there's a COVID levy of also 1%. So why are we here? Nana, MPP, what the was it as in a share IMF? What do you call it? COVID-19. No. During that time, you are aware that in 2020, you had $1 billion from IMF. The same 2020, World Bank gave Ghana 430 million. And that was 2020. In 2021, you say you receive another $1 billion. The same 2021, World Bank gave us 130 million. At that time, now, cedi to dollar was 6 Ghana cedis. So if you add all this money that we receive from World Bank and IMF, or 15.36 billion Ghana cedis. Nana, the miskenya yes to cry him for. The miskenya President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Onye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ken Oforiatta Honorable. The miskenya was to cry him for. So, we are talking about debt sustainability. We are talking about Ghana's domestic debt exchange program. Fine. But Bibi no keke Bibi may to me do this area. Because you have had all this money. You have borrowed to certain tune. You told Ghanaians that you wouldn't borrow. You told Ghanaians that you wouldn't go to IMF. That's what you told Ghanaians. Now, there was a toll booth. And they had the tolls. Man Ghana. You were one yesterday. We jet the word tolls. which of course also otumo magana or yesika yebotum yenya yezaye bibi. And up to today, yentum ya restore damazono. Nana again, no government, and I'm just saying this on record. You can challenge it, but go and look for it. No government under the Fourth Republic of Ghana, no way to raise Euro bond more than this government. Sekaka Euro bonds are aban within the space of 6 years, where raiser is over 15 billion. So these are the questions Ghana for Wobisa. There, in spite of all this money, including oil domestic sika yenya, oil taxes na nzama yenya nyinano, abanono the miskano ozo kra himfa. And that is where we are now. Sisi ano omano akwa huyenye ma wama Yalboko IMF, something that they promised. Then IMF for waka chances say you have reached staff level agreement. IMF for waka change there, share what debt and sustain your debt before they will approve anything that they are supposed to approve for you. Now you resort to individual bonds. The mazino ye Ghana for ibufu. The mazino wa magana. Oman Ghana mba wada wajina wantase. Assuming there this thing happened ewo NDC here in time. Eshencha basem no besi oman Ghana. And that is the question anana obiso.
George, mpacho a minute, Mr. Wawe. George, mpacho one with you.
Yeah, nana. Again, me fa keno forate na asembio kanwa. The Ministry of Finance worked assiduously with all stakeholders to reach a staff level agreement on the IMF programs in record time. The IMF program is broadly aimed at assisting government to restore macroeconomic stability with a strong focus on protecting the most vulnerable in our society. At this time, who caused it? This has been my question. Now, Nana, menu kesi, azokra waho o mangana pa, azawaho mangana pa any corruption.
Debt exchange. Nana,
but debt exchange is what I'm talking about.
Nana, I can say you.
Look, what do you mean by debt exchange? It was as a result of the problems that caused Ghanaians, and that the government is now resorting to IMF, which of course you said you were not going. You are going to take only 3 billion from IMF. Is it not that? But 3 billion, you have had this 3 billion over the years. Every Euro bond more than 15 billion. Okay? That is what Ghanaians want to hear.
So what's your point?
My point is that they have caused it. It's our cause, as you know, and you also brought what we call yield levy. Now, the yield levy, no, ono no solve Ghana funyina him problem. Entum and sustain yield levy, no. Menyuka se krano, remove that threshold. Remove that threshold. I yield levy 1%.
George. They say corruption, mismanagement in T. MPP for the Ababa Bedruha. And this is for a 2024 Mamwa. What will you do differently?
Exactly the point. In fact, when President Mahama was leaving office, okay, President Mahama discovered.
Now, other Uchi no Wafahin.
Oh, my asama can make me.
That be
there, President Mahama. Mbra Olifi office no. President Kufuor on the time yenya as a fan oil. Man Ghana. at a mills Botiodo, President Mahamanum discover 2 additional oil fields. Yes, a Kanwa, Ghana, NDC Awadono. Now you live on oil economy. MPP Beno. Them oil 2 na yenye kanhuni nyina no. Yes, the share one answer. That one share. Inti NDC as a political party. Say yaba, you be make sure there. Yen oil na yawono. Ye tum ya dwell on it. Ma no for sezo baban Ghana ye botum yezaye bibi ewo manimu. Otie bien. Nana ibunde yeze as our friend infrastructure development fund. Yeze bay. Yeze as our friend ESLA. Yeze bay. Energy sector levy. Now acting about ya pass act no, we brought the act, so but the energy sector was there. Okay, we left all these things, and you better make sure that you ask Shemikina, Madam Zemenino, wait to no home for Susan Obabano, Oman Ghana, as a political party, and as a government, yet to Damen Zamo Tetadamno, and for Suzibi Obabahono, yet to be as I or money. And don't forget that we have a lot of natural resources. A woman Ghana. But during our time, NDC as a political party, you call IMF, which of course you people verified as was there, want to criticize Yen a lot. But after we left IMF, 20
George, are you still answering my question?
Yeah, I'm still answering your question.
May say, George, my question is simple. MPP for Oman who ye yetiasie. Oma say Ghana sky yetiasie. Moba. Then I'm obey.
No, Americano.
There.
Yes, shall see a gens maybe.
Inte. Nema Mudija in your mother say no. Tis a moba mobile.
Ian years bay. Echo law ma, you will be both an intellectual property. Okay? Ian Yana Juna Yazabaya. Into Ian Yaba. Yababa Bashaz in Mukina. Oh, yes. But we never oil Yazabay. I made mention of ESLA. Right? I made mention of ESLA.
ESLA, why about it?
Oh,
Abba.
Nana, Yabe. Dama ESLA Yakin. Was our case over 15 good years. You understand? Was a case over J, no was Kenyana. Into as a party, an American government, we resort to most of the things that is going to generate more revenue for us within the country. Now you to me as she shines a manner ye because when you can say Nana was saying Zamano Poto again in brand this year. Yeah, in brand this year.
Our time in the minute media.
I don't know our maintenance because I say as you know, and we need to take time and come and repair. In fact, when President Mahama was in power, it is in meeting now, pay you for war or many more. Sebe, when I drew my door, I was a Casamnon to train and Nishichemono. President Mahama called all of them together. On one June, corner about for that, or Mangana, or mobile friend, or economists together to put your heads together to see what to do. There are some alternatives.
Mate, okay, Lande, sorry.
There are some alternatives.
Mama Landi, it is form na mintie be text messages to now.
Yeah, inti can you there? NDC is the option. Because ya shall say
option na me say chire when
to man. Na ya shall say ya to tun zama. Okay. Now one was say yen to me here. No wa bebeje. So when we come, yen na yes sense maybe ase.
Mo san be shall say we shall say free no.
Baby, yes, the dream, no. You be faithful, then you make sure there. And Zama be wa. Nana, and Zama be wa, yes, one. On them down young one, I dream, no one you zinti. Went to my yet, but in yan, yes, a bay. Into yaba, your best shemikina, then you make sure there. Those a day, yeah, and my gun is some, none to train, no nishi, Jinano. Nana, you be make sure they are.
Mate.
This FM 104.3 wotumi ntaake